News at 5.
Good evening, I'm Tim Callahan.
And I'm Jackie Parks. Tired of waiting. That's Sheriff Donnie Youngblood's feelings on getting a drug testing program for his department. Youngblood says he wants a random drug testing program put in place for his deputies and has been trying to get one for years. 23 ABC's James Johnson explains why this program has been on hold so far. James?
The sheriff's idea of random drug testing is nothing new, but he says it's all about holding his deputies to a higher standard.
It's not an overwhelming problem that we have in law enforcement.
Kern County Sheriff Donnie Youngblood for years has been trying to come up with a policy to randomly drug test his deputies. The department doesn't do drug tests after a deputy is hired, and Youngblood says this needs to change.
Well, I think transparency and building a relationship with the public that we serve, it just makes logical sense to me that if you're given a gun and a badge, the public ought to expect random drug tests.
Youngblood says he's trying to work with the Kern Law Enforcement Association, the union which represents his deputies, for years.
Quite frankly, I'm tired of waiting.
The union released a statement saying we would consider any proposals submitted to us for review. To date, we have not received any proposal. The sheriff says he spoke with the union president yesterday and they had no interest in talking about random drug testing with him, but he wants to include it in negotiations with the county.
We're going to go forward without the union and without negotiations, and we'll see how long it takes us to get there.
Youngblood says he would like to have the union's input and work together in coming up with a policy that both protects his deputies and the public.
Being the sheriff, sometimes you have to make tough decisions, and this is one that I think is necessary for the public.
Now, the sheriff says they've already started the process of coming up with a policy without the union, but would still like their input. Reporting live from the Sheriff's Department, James Johnson, 23 ABC.
All right, James, thanks.